also an extremely lonely person who desires companionship, and with that in mind, I have made the decision to adopt a working line German Shepherd. So I would think most people, at least in the Western world, would know what a German Shepherd is. They're a dog that was bred by Max von Stephanitz, and I believe just before the 20th century, if I'm not mistaken. And they are a herding dog. And basically what's happened is they've been divided into two lines. They've been divided into the original working line, which is the original spirit of the breed, and then they've been divided into the show line. The show line German Shepherd have been bred with roach backs, with a sloped back for the sake of the show rings. And I have personal ethical problems with this. I feel as though the breeding of the show line German Shepherd, with the current breed standards as they are, is unethical, because you're compromising the dog's health. So for example, the show line German Shepherd is very prone to hip dysplasia. You're compromising a dog's health for the sake of a show ring, and that is completely unethical. And the good thing about working line German Shepherds, breeders, is because the original purpose of the dog is to work, be physically active, you do not want to create a dog that's prone to health problems. So working line breeders have an active incentive to make sure the dog avoids health problems, because the dogs are bred to work, and a dog that has all these health problems obviously cannot work. So I have chosen to, and there are three distinct working lines. There is the West German working line, the East German or DDR working line, and then there is also the Czech line. And as far as the colors of working line German Shepherds or German Shepherds in general, they can come in a lot. They can come in dark sable, they can come in the traditional black and red, they can come in all black, and so on. And of the three lines that I chose, I have chosen a Czech line German Shepherd. The reason being is this particular dog has a very desirable temperament. By German Shepherd standards, is quite social and welcoming of strangers. And why that's unique is because German Shepherds in general, a part of their breed standards, they're supposed to be aloof and standoffish generally. So this dog in its more social nature kind of deviates from that temperament standard. I've chosen a dog that is more social intentionally to avoid any potential liabilities that could come as a result. So instead of, and you might ask, well, why not get a puppy? I have a lot of time on my hands, it's true. Too much time on my hands, but not that much time on my hands. You see, puppies you need to let them out every hour because they can't hold their bladder, and you need to do that to housebreak them. I would love to get a puppy, because if you socialize the dog if within the 8 to 10 week window you socialize them properly, you'll have a good puppy or a good adult dog. But I just simply do not have the time to have a puppy. I wouldn't have anyone to take care of the puppy when I was in school. So that is the decision I have made, to instead get an adult dog. And this dog has been trained very well by the previous, or the current owner rather, and she is doing really well. However, just because the dog responds well from a given owner doesn't mean that she will necessarily respond well to me. Perhaps the commands haven't been generalized, but I'm going to be working with her from day one on training. I'll start with the clicker. already trained my Jack Russell to walk on a loose lead. And Jack Russells are a pain in the rear. They're real stubborn. So I figure training a German Shepherd should be much easier. It'll be so relieving to finally get a dog that actually listens to me for once. Because for 8 years of my life, I've been dealing with a dog that I love, a Jack Russell Terrier. But he can be a little Tasmanian devil sometimes. As far as exercise needs, German Shepherds are very energetic and intelligent, so they need both physical and mental stimulation. And a great way to mentally stimulate a dog is through training or through scent games, through puzzle toys and stuff like that. According to the owner, the dog requires about an hour and a half of exercise per day. But according to some of the research I've done, working line German Shepherds generally need 2 to 3 hours of exercise per day. But we shall see. I don't know how much the dog exercise the dog is gonna need. So, I would not recommend a working line German Shepherd for everyone. They are very intelligent dogs. They tend to be aloof with strangers. They are not for everyone. And I think it's really unfortunate when people get an extremely intelligent dog like a German Shepherd, and then they just chain the dog up in their backyard and don't do anything with them. Don't pay attention to them, don't stimulate them, don't walk them, don't do any of that stuff. I think that's very tragic. And that is not something I am planning to do at all. And it's not something I'm going to do, period. This dog is going to be with me as much as possible. And I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff with them. And here's the thing. Rather than getting a dog that you'll need to dramatically change your lifestyle for, what you instead need is to get a dog that already is tailored around your lifestyle. I'm a very active person. I tend to be around a lot. I enjoy exercise. I enjoy getting out there and doing stuff. I enjoy doing dog training. I find it really fun. I enjoy teaching dogs new things and stuff like that. So for me personally, the German Shepherd is the correct choice for me. And I've chosen to get a spayed female. Female dogs weigh less, and as a result, they don't need as much food. So with female German Shepherds, they weigh like up to 70 pounds, and with male German Shepherds, they weigh up to like 95 pounds, sometimes 100, depending on the dog. And so I don't have to feed them, like I don't have to spend as much money on food. And that was also the dog just kind of popped up. The dog in color is pure black. And I understand, I know exactly what I'm getting into. I've done extensive research. I've researched the different lines. I've researched different information on German Shepherds. I've researched their temperament. I've researched dog training. So I've really done my homework. In my opinion, not just German Shepherd owners, but a lot of dog owners in general don't do enough for their dogs. And I'm trying to kind of like they leave their, people will have a dog and then they leave them inside all day and they don't walk them enough, they don't pay enough attention to them, and then they'll get mad when the dog tears things up. And it's like, you have a living, breathing being in your house and you're not working them properly, and you wonder why there's problems. And this is not to say that I'm perfect. With my Jack Russell, some days when I wasn't feeling well, either physically or mentally, let's say I miss a day of taking him out, guess what happens? He gets into the trash and spills things out all over the ground. And then after that, even if I'm feeling like crap, I'm like, okay, it's time to take you outside. And guess what? Whose fault was that he tore those, that he got into the garbage, or that he got into trouble? Mine. if your dog does anything wrong, you as the owner are to blame. A dog is like a toddler permanently. And I've been around for a bit as a dog owner. I'm not super experienced, but I do have experience dealing with a difficult dog with my Jack Russell. So I think that I'm really equipped. I'm really equipping myself to make sure that I give this dog the best life possible, because I want this dog to be like a part of my family. And I will be introducing this dog to my grandparent, a grandparent of mine, my mother, my father, some of my friends. I want this dog, once the dog gets settled in, of course, I want this dog to be, like, to understand the ins and outs of my life, who's welcome in my place, all that jazz. Dogs like structure and dogs like routine, and so do I. And like I said, I gotta do my best. I'm not gonna be perfect, I'm sure. I'm gonna mess some things up. But overall, I feel like I'm responsible enough to own a dog, even a dog as high-drived as a working line German Shepherd. And this is going to be very good for my mental health, because for a very long time I've been very socially isolated. And I haven't had, like, access to a lot of relationships that I'd like. And it's just been very dark these past few years. So I hope that by getting this dog, I'm already turning my life around, but I feel like this is the X factor, because I work really hard on my physical health. I work hard on my mental health. And I'm pretty sure, I haven't looked anything up, so don't quote me on this. I'm pretty sure there's actual data going on, like, going around about dog owners being good for people's mental health. Now, this dog's no service dog, obviously, but I think having a dog around, because if you understand the temperament of the German Shepherd in general, both working line and show line, they are very attached to their owners. They want to be with you everywhere. They will follow you around everywhere. If you go to the bathroom, say goodbye to taking your morning dump in peace. They will be in there right with you. If you want to go outside, the dog wants to go outside with you. If you want to go out somewhere, the dog will. Sometimes they're prone to separation anxiety, which is an important behavior to address and make sure it's not a problem. For me, it won't be too much of a concern, because I'm around a lot. Even the job that I work, when work eventually comes up again, I'm actually allowed to bring my dog to work because I work outside. And that'll be really cool, walking around with this pure black German Shepherd. I wouldn't say the dog is intimidating. Ideally, I would have liked a dog that looks intimidating just because of a deterrence, because I live in a rough neighborhood. But the dog's temperament was just so suited, and energy level and intelligence is just so suited to my lifestyle, that I've decided, after a long deliberation, this is the dog that I want. And hopefully I will get to upload videos showing them my dog meeting my father, meeting up different people, and hopefully I'll be able to upload it and do ASMR about it or something, or maybe there won't be ASMR, I don't know. But yeah, I know I don't post too much here, and I thank my few subscribers that I have thanks for going on this journey with me. And I will try to upload. I'm not going to keep any promises, but I will try to upload more for anyone who cares. And thank you for watching. Have a good day.